The Trudeau government is ramming through its plan to boost immigration levels, despite survey after survey showing that Canadians oppose this idea. An Angus Reid poll from August 2018 found that half of Canadians want lower immigration compared to just 6% who want increased immigration. Another Angus Reid poll from earlier that month, which focused on illegal immigration, found that about 2/3 of Canadians believe we accept too many asylum seekers. These numbers represent the lowest public approval rating of Canada's immigration program since pollsters started tracking this data in the 1970s. While public opinion on immigration has hit an all-time low, Trudeau is boosting immigration levels to an all-time high. The Trudeau government recently announced its annual immigration targets and unveiled an aggressive plan to boost immigration numbers to the highest level in modern Canadian history. By 2021, the Liberals plan to welcome 350,000 new permanent residents per year. Under Trudeau's plan, Canada will add a city the size of Victoria, BC, or London, Ontario, or 2 Prince Edward Islands each and every year. The Liberals will have Canada welcome 1.3 million new permanent residents by 2021, the equivalent of a city the size of Calgary or the entire province of Manitoba within just 3 years. Trudeau's plan will bring in more people than the current populations of Yukon, Nunavut, Northwest Territories, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland and Labrador, and New Brunswick combined. And new permanent residents are only half of the equation. The Trudeau government also plans to boost the number of temporary foreign workers coming to Canada to 250,000 per year. When we add together permanent residents, temporary workers, foreign students, and other long-term visitors, Canada will welcome more than 1 million new people into our country each year. That's more than 3% of the total population. So it leaves so many questions. Where will these newcomers live? Will they disperse across the vast country? Or, like newcomers over the past few decades, will they join the already over-congested major cities? What will this do to our roads, our hospitals, our schools? What will it do to the cost of living and the price of real estate in already very expensive cities like Vancouver and Toronto? Will these newcomers learn English or French? Will they adopt a Canadian identity? Will they learn about Canadian history? Will they celebrate our culture and our values? Or will they follow Justin Trudeau's cue that Canada is a post-national state with no core identity? Will they live in isolated communities, fail to learn English, and live off of Canada's lucrative safety net? Trudeau's created a toxic brew when it comes to immigration. He's flung the door wide open, repeatedly inviting the world to come to Canada on social media. His government has welcomed and even helped to facilitate the stream of illegal border crossers coming in from the United States, a problem that 2/3 of Canadians described as a crisis. 70% of Canadians said they don't trust Trudeau to fix it. Along with the Trudeau government's unwillingness to protect our borders, Trudeau has embraced this postmodern attitude and neglects the Canadian identity. He downplays the importance of integration, and he doesn't really think that there's anything special about being Canadian. Canada has long been a country made up of different people from different parts of the world who come to Canada with hope and opportunity. Immigrants from all backgrounds worked hard to build an incredible civilization out of nothing in some of the most unbearable living conditions imaginable. Canadians have always come together and embraced a culture that celebrates our values and our way of life. Canadians are intrinsically open to immigration and to newcomers. We're welcoming, so long as those newcomers are willing to work hard to play by our rules and embrace our Canadian values. But Trudeau's immigration and integration policies are testing the limits of Canadian openness and generosity. Canadians want responsible, rules-based immigration, a program that benefits the entire country. They want our government to put Canadians first, and that's simply not what the Trudeau government has offered.